problem is most of these prostitutes cannot help themselves. They need other people to support them, to help them to get out of this trade. I mean, a lot of them will want to stop today, but what do they do if they stop doing prostitution or stop prostituting? You know, sometimes it's an issue of attitude, and it's hard for them to stop because, yes, they went there, or they started a business either voluntarily. Others went with so much enthusiasm to make a lot of money. Others are there under being forced by other people. So they need support. You need to talk to them. Sometimes, as I'm saying, a lot of them don't need a lot of financial support, but others need just some words of motivation. You need to sit them down and say, hey, you know, what you're doing is really, really wrong. You're defiling your body. You're not helping your future. You're destroying your life. You're not making life any better for you. There are a lot of options to whatever you're doing now. You can invite them to your home. You can sit down and talk to them. You can help them by introducing them to new jobs and new things that they can do. Because they're there and they're vulnerable. They probably have forgotten it's something that's, you know, the issue of prostitution, the institution it's carefully formed. And when it forms, it makes a lot of impact because there are thousands of men out there who feel, yes, prostitution is a good thing, and they cannot stop going after the prostitutes. That is really wrong. So anytime they got a little problem with their spouse and girlfriends, they think a good option for them is to go out with the prostitute, sleep with them, and yes, it's cool. Or I just want to experience how it is like sleep with a prostitute. I tell you, there's no experience in sleeping with a prostitute. If you know the consequence of those things, you probably would run away far from if you see a prostitute standing far inviting you to come. So we all need to stand firm and start taking up initiatives to help these people. A lot of surveys have proven that a lot of these girls are doing this voluntarily. Most of our sisters in the street are doing this voluntarily out of peer pressure, other circumstances that they probably cannot handle because they've rejected and they feel going in the streets is better for them. Others need counseling, others need advice, others need people to just sit them down and talk to them, to change them. Others are being forced to do it. Others just need your help to report to the authorities what other people are doing to them by forcing them to do the job. Others just need little help. Just support them with little money and they'll stop the job. Because a lot of them are willing to stop today, right today. But what would they do if they stop prostituting? Because yes, there's poverty around there and there's nothing they could. That's what they felt was a good job for them. And you're trying to tell them to say no. They will never stop. So for you to help them, you need to go straight to the prostitutes themselves, speak to them, see if you can help them, take them through some counseling, speak to them, make them realize how worthy and good they are, how worthy of a human being they are, what capabilities they got, what they can do better than being in the streets or in a class, being procured by thousands of pimps and sleeping with many customers who end up beating them and all that. I know that everybody listening to me or watching me has a sense of humor and will want to help other people who are in danger, because a lot of girls are in danger and we don't know. If you don't expose them, nobody knows. A lot of them are being forced to just end up as sex slaves who just end up serving a lot of men before the day ends. And that is so pathetic. You can imagine if it was your sister or your daughter. And those people who go after the girls, the tricks and johns, I mean, a part of everything, the payments who procure these girls, out of whatever it is, you still want to make money though. But please stop procuring these girls and let them go free. If I don't want to do that voluntarily, fine, but leave the vulnerable girls and women alone. Let them go free. Stop. And if you listen to me in the prostitute and you want to stop and you cannot stop, maybe somebody's forcing you to do the job. Quit the job. Be so confident and say, hey, I got my human rights. You cannot force me to do this. Stop the job. If you're a prostitute, listen to me and you want to stop. If you got a problem, you need somebody to speak to, you can just email me. There are a lot of people who are willing to help you. You can just go and seek the advice of a counselor, somebody who can help you stop, because I know it's not easy to stop such a business or a trade that you got into about 2, 3 or 5 years ago. But it still can be stopped, and we all finally will make progress. So if you're listening to me or watching me and you're a prostitute, you need help. If you're a trick who can't stop going after prostitutes, just seek the advice of a counselor. Sometimes you need to share your problems with other people. Speak to the people around you for they to understand your problem, and you realize that it's going after prostitute is not the right thing. You probably need to sit down and check your lifestyle. Yes.